just on that other news out of New South Wales today, as you predicted, Chris Minns confirming he's going to run for that Labor leadership and likely to get it.
I think so. So I'll stick to this prediction with Chris Minns declaring today he is running for New South Wales Labor leader. The hope from the Minns camp and from several union leaders and the head office of the party is that Michael Daley will see the writing on the wall and pull out, particularly given his disastrous last election campaign as opposition leader. And boy, was it a disaster. He cost Labor the opportunity to force Gladys Berejiklian into minority government or even to put her ability to form government in doubt. She only won by 2 seats, and she won a majority by 2 seats, even in spite of this, not getting a bigger margin. Just a reminder, 5 days out from polling day, the Liberal Party was able to release to journalists a YouTube video showing Daley making comments at a public forum which have been interpreted as racist. And the very next day, rattled by the revelation, he was unable to even put a figure on his biggest policy at a Sky News Daily Telegraph People's Forum.
Our young children will flee, and who are they being replaced with? They're being replaced by young children, young people from typically Asia with PhDs.
How much more are you going to spend?
Look, I can't remember the exact figure, David. I'll have a look at it.
You're not sure how much more you're spending on schools, and you're not sure how much more you're spending on TAFE?
I'll just check that figure and get back to you, David. It's a total $10 billion package when you add in cool schools with $800 million.
Okay. But how much would you spend?
On the Gonski funding?
Yes.
I think it's about $2.7 billion, David, out of the...
I mean, how could you elect him easily anyway without a lot of severe doubt? So Michael Daley's a minister in the scandal-hit last Labor government, as was Jodi McKay. Minns at least offers a fresh face. Even some of his opponents in the party figure he should be given a chance to prove himself, even if it means, from their perspective, burning through him, because he isn't going anywhere otherwise. He seems quite determined to get that job.
We've got a lot of, before you go, right-wing New South Wales members of that faction, the right, in Canberra. And there are some good performers in that faction. Why doesn't one or two of them head off to Macquarie Street?
And importantly, experience. I guess they think it's beneath them. But Jason Clare, Ed Husick, Michelle Rowland, they could all make Premier of New South Wales. I think they have the experience, particularly Clare and Rowland. Instead, you got Michelle Rowland saying in the paper today, let's sort this out quickly. It is a distraction and it costs money to hold a ballot of all Labor Party members if Daley runs. So you can see where they're coming from. But yes, I mean, definitely head officers tried with Jason Clare. They just don't want to head up to Sydney to Macquarie Street.